You both got sick?
Hey, on my end, it's saying your broadcast has ended. Did you? Did, I think it's
I
being a
shouldn't be
pain,
stopped.
but
I bet you it's the lag from when my internet reset.
I bet, yeah, probably.
Let me see what happens if it comes back or not. I got another notification from Twitch to manage my stream directly from my phone, so I'm hoping I'm back live. I'm gonna be salty if I'm not.
Mm, I could need to just let me see. Okay, you're. It looks I'm dropping my phone. Sorry. It might look like you're back on. I don't know.
Let's see.
It's still buffering on my end though, so
Buffering? Okay. I'll bet you the heat here is just messing with everything.
yeah, probably. Might just have to close it out and start it back up again.
Nope, we're back. I see viewers. We should be functioning again.
All right, let's see.
I should be functioning. I hope. That's weird. That's gonna irritate me if the internet keeps... Because it didn't get to disconnect from you.
No,
That's
it looks like
so
I'm
weird.
connected. So,
It
or
looks
it's
like...
still connecting. Chat is still connecting.
I wonder if the Twitch servers had a moment.
It could be that instead, you know.
Because says here I have internet.
Yeah,
Says
and
I'm
you and I are still
connected.
connected, so could be Twitch.
I think Twitch might be being weird. That's alright. I'm probably only going to go for about another 10-15 minutes or so.
You okay?
Just because I have an interview at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning
Oh, geez, where at?
at a vet's office.
Okay, another one. What happened to like the other, like the first two or so that you got like a second interview back or something?
Oh no, I haven't gotten a second interview anywhere yet.
Oh, okay.
That's the infuriating part. I don't know if I'm looking for too much money or if, like, I'm not what they're wanting personality-wise. I don't know, because I walk into the interview and I think the interview goes well, and then the interview closes with, well, see, we have some other candidates to speak with, and we'll get back to you, and then I get ghosted. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Hopefully something works out soon.
You're right.
Worst case, I'm gonna be waiting tables.
Well, you could wait tables until you get something better.
That's the plan. When I get back from Indie Pop, I'm just gonna print my resume out and start going door to door.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, and then we have toggle heading 3. Let's see if we can get side quests. Alright. Hmm? Oh, when did we find out that Trickshot was an experimental ship that shouldn't exist?
Oh. I don't remember.
I don't either.
I don't. I know they told us. I just don't remember when.
Are there 2 F's in Ifrit? Or...
What are you typing?
Trying to remember how to spell Ifrit.
Oh.
Nope, I had it right to spell. I had it spelled the right the first time. Notion just doesn't know that it's a word. Thank you, Chicky. I thought it was Gillis.
What?
I thought Alyssa was spelt with an I, but it's spelt with an E.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to chew on the, in the microphone. I'm trying not to chew while I'm on the microphone, or next to the microphone.
Illicit. Ah, I was right. Notion be lying to me?
Oh, interesting.
Huh.
See,
That makes
I'm
more
just bad
sense.
with I'm just bad with spelling, so you don't want to ask me.
It's like effect and effect.
Okay, yeah.
I knew what you meant, Chicky. Alright. How much is Sky laughing at me for what I do and don't remember? I'm just curious.
Good question.
Fully engrossed in 14. They aren't paying attention. Oh, great. So this is when we get to plot against the DM. I get it now.
Right.
Chicky, see if you can find their notes. Quick. Chicky just goes, mwah. Don't actually, though. Like, Sky, I don't want to mess with Sky. Sky's wonderful. Our plots against Sky are more of, like, the fun shenanigan types.
Mm-hmm.
They're just smiling and shaking their head. We love you, Sky. The water skin is capable of endless fresh water, right? Or is it just any water you decide?
I thought it was any water we decide.
Oh.
But because I thought it was just like a little thing to carry water or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not 100% sure. If Sky wants to chime in about the water skin. Mm,
Oh, Talia's water skin, is it just fresh water or is it any water she chooses? I couldn't
oh,
remember.
are you talking about the decanter?
The decanter. It's a decanter? Okay.
Yeah.
I just remember you used it to blast a woman's face off.
No, it's a decanter. I
Okay.
essentially say something or give it a command, and it gives out whatever I say, I believe.
Mmm.
Yeah, decanter of endless water is what Chicky said.
Okay. Decanter of endless water.
Wait, you're already on our part? Oh, damn, I didn't know you were already on our part.
I type fast.
There you do.
As long as I can keep like focus, I type pretty fast. Okay. You can use stream, fountain, or geyser. That's how you summon the geyser. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I didn't know what was that word. That's why. I had trouble saying that word. The geyser?
Right.
Now I remember.
You can just say gushy water.
But see, the thing is, I never actually saw the word geyser before
Oh, fair.
until, that day. Yes, I do live like under a rock, I feel like sometimes.
Nah. It's almost like English is your second language or something.
Maybe. Who knows?
That and geyser is a weird word. You don't see it used on a regular basis anymore.
Yeah.
And especially with us being in the Midwest, we don't have geysers here. If we
True.
lived further out west by like Yellowstone, it'd probably be a word you were exposed to more often.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to do during Labor Day weekend.
You want to come out to the farm?
I was thinking about that, or I was thinking about going up to the Bristol Ren Fair just to see it one day.
I think Labor Day is their last weekend, or this is their last weekend.
I thought Labor Day was their last one because the Swordsman's doesn't go out to Ren Fair until after Labor Day weekend. I know that much. To the Ohio Ren Fair.
Yeah, let me look it up
Their
real quick.
show. Because
Okay, yeah, no, it
show.
is through the 4th, so yeah, it is through Labor Day. You can do
Okay.
either one.
I might do that. I don't know.
The party's just going to be on Sunday.
Yeah.
So, I mean, anybody from the party is welcome to come out.
Okay.
You guys can see the chaos I grew up in and see my horsey.
Oh. Every time we see a horse, we say lady's friend because lady
No.
really wanted to meet a horse so
Oh,
bad.
dear. Our horses are patient with the dogs, but they also do not put up with the dogs.
Right. No, lady wanted to. Okay, so we were up in Amish country or area because I wanted to go to this like area that had like a bunch of cotton fabrics up in
Yeah.
Ohio.
Yep.
And so I was like, okay, let's just go there. And of course, there's a horse with the buggy,
Yeah.
and lady just wants to meet this horse so badly.
Oh,
But she would
lady.
not she would not budge. She lay down on the floor, so clearly I'm not moving her. And
That's
she just lay there
that's
whining.
hilarious.
And we were trying to get her back into the car so we could go home.
I love that. Oh, I need to sit down with Madison for this one because I remember that Flair went to the library.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember that they found the, like, fairy tale books written by someone. But I don't remember anything else.
Right.
So that kind of sucks. I also missed somewhere where Flair was talking to the Star Druid temple leader, and Cadha was a nosy bish. Oh no. Discord VC shenanigans.
What did I do? Hold on. What you talking about?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, let me just hang on. I'm gonna figure out how to play this for everybody because we're gonna see what Talia did to this woman. So let me bring this over here. No! What are you doing? Over here. Thank you. I need to change windows. We want to go to Firefox, Office Firefox is nicer to my computer. Boop. Hello. Here we go. It's thinking about it. Here it is. Ready for this? This is what you did to that woman.
Okay. You want to move my character so I can see it a little bit better?
Oh yeah, that's fair. Hang on. No, there you are. Let's move you up over here for a minute. Alright, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Alright.
Squirrels are going crazy. Oh.
There it is.
Yay!
Holy cow.
Oh my gosh.
And people just stand there watching it, huh?
Oh yeah. And here's the best part. Geysers are made up of boiling water.
Yeah.
Like, if you get too close to them, you will get burned.
Oh, so I burnt that lady's face.
Yes. You boiled her face off with high pressure water.
God.
Talia is a war criminal.
Whoops.
Uh-oh, it's starting to do something.
Alright.
Huh.
Yeah, that's a geyser.
So, here's my brain not knowing what a geyser is, because now I have more questions.
Yeah.
So, I'm assuming because the water's underneath, it gets too hot because of the core
Mm-hmm.
of the earth, so it just spouts out like it's bubbling?
It's not so much, well, I mean, it's technically part of the core of the earth. So usually it happens when you've got a water table near a volcano.
Oh, okay.
And the volcano or the hot spring that's like way deep down, there's a pocket of extreme heat.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it boils the water to a pressure point, and then the water basically spurts up out of it, like if you leave a tea kettle on for too long.
Yeah, okay.
It's kind of the same principle.
Oh, okay.
Like, your tea kettle starts whistling, pull it off, because otherwise the top of it's about to burst off.
Yeah. That, and then your teapot's gonna just burn
Right.
if you don't take it off in time, enough time.
Right. So yeah, that's
It's gonna
essentially what a geyser is water that has been superheated down below the earth, and then the boiling pressure forces it up through holes.
Okay.
And it's usually really high in sediment, which is why, like, you can see this one, it kind of stands up around the landscape around it.
Mm-hmm.
Because as the water shoots out of it, since it's superheated, it leaves that sediment immediately behind. So that little mound around this geyser is potentially able to continue getting bigger as the millennia go on.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That tells you something about, my school system doesn't really teach us this.
I didn't learn this in school. I'm just a nerd. I'm a massive nerd.
There's nothing wrong about that.
No. It just gives me really weird knowledge about really weird things.
Hey, it teaches me something.
Right? But yeah, that's how a geyser works.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm sure some geologist could walk in and be like, no, that's not at all how it works. But, like, that's the layman's terms version.
Okay.
Alright.
PopCon this weekend or is it the following weekend?
This weekend. We're leaving tomorrow after my
Oh, I thought it was,
interviews.
for some reason, I thought it was like the following weekend.
Nah, next weekend is Labor Day, so we've got
Oh,
Dragon
okay.
Con in San Japan happening.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
But you're not going to Dragon Con anyway, so
Nope. I'm going to the party.
yeah. Is Tony going to Dragon then?
Yeah, Tony's gonna go run Dragon.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna mark Dragon Con and was it Anime or is it Anime Expo? Yeah, AX.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just mark those off of my bucket list. I can't deal with big crowds
You know,
like that.
I mean, Anime Expo is crowded, don't get me wrong, but it's not that bad.
Okay. Not as bad as trying to remember. Comic Con. San Diego Comic Con. I'm assuming.
No, San Diego Comic Con's way better.
Oh really?
Yeah, they have their crowd control on, like, lockdown. It's pretty great.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess so because you have a lot more bigger companies and spending a lot more money. You want to
Yeah,
get
a much
better.
bigger company spending a lot better money, and they've been doing it for a lot longer.
True, true.
Yeah, no, but by comparison, San Diego has their crowd control much better than Anime Expo.
Okay.
Like, don't get me wrong, day one of Anime Expo is usually like, woof, they gotta iron
Yeah.
out them kinks. But then by day two, they have it put together.
Okay.
Part of the... So, Anime Expo, I think, is still run by mostly volunteers. So when you have the crowd control changing every year, I think that makes a difference.
Yeah.
Versus San Diego just hires in a crowd control firm.
Yeah.
Like,
Because
that's
I
what they
know-
do for large events, yeah, all over the place.
Yeah. So like GalaxyCon.
Yeah.
I know for sure. Or is it? No, it's called Animate. They run by GalaxyCon, but they hired a third party person for security, so I know for sure. Because me and Matt, we were walking around, and we were like, "Oh, these are security people by third party companies, not the convention center at all." At
Interesting.
the Columbus Convention Center.
Interesting. I
'Cause
mean,
they
I
were
guess
at-
that's one way to deal with it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I bet you, the hotels and the convention center is probably happy about it.
Right. They don't have to provide the security and the... Yeah, I could definitely see the... What you call them?
Yeah,
The convention center liking that.
yeah. And I mean, and then there's other reasons why I guess the convention center is booting Matsuri out of their date.
I'm really curious to see what it is that bought out their dates.
I know, I'm really curious too. I wanna say it's one of those like those weekday shows that
Like the
you see
business
a lot
shows.
of jobs. Yeah.
Tony and I were also thinking, what if it's another presidential thing? Because remember when they had to share the space with the Cheeto?
I didn't know they had to share the space with the Cheetos. I haven't gone to Matsuri, I think since I know for sure last year, but I think before that it was like one more year. So I
Yeah,
think
it was one
like
of the years that
2022?
I was head of charity.
Yeah.
Like, we had the Secret Service in, and, like, it was a whole big thing.
Oh.
But next year would be campaigning year.
Yeah.
So, we were like, what if it's a presidential thing? And they
Yeah,
don't want to be bothered with it. Because the government can just walk in and be like, yo, we're taking these dates and we don't want anybody else in the building. We're not doing this again like last time.
Right.
I don't know. That's why I'm really curious to see what it is that, like, forced them out of their dates.
Yeah, John was saying that he doesn't think he's gonna lose attendees. I'm like, you might lose some. I know that much.
You're moving dates. You're
Yeah.
absolutely going to lose some. Any convention that moves dates loses attendees.
But
At least for
he
the
doesn't
first
think-
year. The second and third year, they probably will bounce back.
Yeah. But it was funny because he's thinking that he's not going to lose a lot of people. I'm like, you don't know Ohio, do you? A lot of them go to Dragon Con.
That's, yeah. Woof. I feel bad for him having to compete against Dragon. That's going to be rough.
Well, he was saying that it was either those dates or a later date in like September
I thought it was October they were trying to
or
push
October.
him to.
Yeah, probably October then. And then there was one in March that that they say they could do.
Yeah, and like both of those dates just put them way too close to Ohio Con.
Yeah.
Like, you can't have two anime conventions in the same building within like 2 months of each other. That's just asking for a nightmare.
Yeah.
That's asking for one of them to die.
The one in March, I could see saying no to that. The one in October, I could probably see it running okay-ish, you know?
Yeah, you're also going in October. You're going to be going up against AWA.
Oh, I didn't know A wasn't.
Yeah, they moved to October. October, you've got AWA and Youmacon.
Yeah, well, I've been hearing Youmacon being a shit show.
I'm gonna hold my comments. I'm just gonna hold my comments.
Ichiban in January or February running for 2 weekends back to back.
Ichiban.
Wow.
Yep, it's in January and they're running 2 weekends. That one's gonna be really weird too.
That one's gonna be interesting to hear, though. I want to hear about it, you know?
Yeah, because you're gonna have vendors setting up to tear down, to set up, to tear down.
Yep.
And I have a feeling one weekend is gonna be worth it, the other weekend isn't.
Chicky is thinking about vending.
You should go for it. It's close enough to you.
Okay, I would think the first week you might get more of your people who want to spend the money.
I have no idea.
I don't know. It's so hard.
Yeah, because, like, are you going to have attendees... Is a badge going to be good for both weekends? Or do you have to buy a badge for, like, the specific weekend you want to go? Oh, you could put in for a weekend, but you could only go for one.
Okay.
Interesting.
Are we doing our table thing that you guys were talking about, by the way?
I mean, I'm going to be signing up for craft shows here shortly.
Okay. Because okay, so here's my little input. Because if you guys do it, then I will start back up working, getting my gears in check and actually looking into saving money for the dice making.
Ooh.
And, of course, I could do the cups again.
Either one, honestly. ¿Por qué no los dos? Do them both. Ooh, Chicky has a table at Torg that she can share, and that one's in November.
What's Torque? I've never heard of that one.
I haven't either.
Is it an anime show, or is it just like a craft fair show?
Video Gaming Con.
Oh.
That sounds fun.
Okay, first of all, I'm a big gamer, so it sounds fun.
Where is it?
Yeah, it has to be close by, I think. Or I would hope so. Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, I love fairground shows.
So OSU's fairground shows, or is that's close by, right?
Fairground shows are so easy to load into. The crowds are always so laid back. I love fairground shows.
Oh, where was the one that Tony was at? That he was camping out in the van.
Oh, no, he took a tent. He camped in the tent. It
Oh, okay.
was, oh shoot, where was it? It was in Michigan.
Oh, okay, because like I have him on my Facebook and I just saw pictures and I'm like, what are you?
Yeah, it was, Big City Cloud Fest, I think. I'm not allowed
Oh,
to
okay.
talk about what's sold there, because Twitch TOS.
Oh, okay. You'll just have to send it to me in chat.
Well, let's just say Cadha packs a pouch of it usually, and she calls it her Highland grass.
Oh, okay.
Yee. But, like, that's what the festival was kind of centered around.
No, interesting.
Yeah, so Tony took a bunch of stuffed animals up there, and,
I was gonna say, how was business for him though at that time? I wonder.
he actually did really good.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, because, I mean, think about it.
I
Once you're
was worried, to be
intoxicated,
honest, true.
yeah, once you're intoxicated, all you want to do is snuggle something soft, and we had the softest stuff.
Yeah. Not OSU campus, the actual fairgrounds where.
Ah,
Oh,
the butter cow sculpture.
what is the butter cow
I'm
sculpture? Oh
so
my
here for
god.
this.
Okay, so I know how you all want to come down to Cincinnati for Jungle Gyms this coming up weekend, but I kind of want to come up there whenever this butter cow sculpture thing is going on now.
Well, we just have to go to Torg with Chicky.
Yeah.
We'll have to go to Torg so that we can see the butter cow sculpture. We've heard of butter Jesus, but have you heard of butter cow?
Right.
Every year they sculpt a cow out of butter in their dairy building. So wait, it's an actual butter cow?
Oh my God.
I can make toast with this cow?
So, Pumpkin, do we need to make a trip up to Columbus?
Maybe. I kind of want to see this butter cow.
Maybe.
All right. When is Ohio State Fair?
I legitimately, they
Oh, man,
set
it's
it up in a refrigerated case for display. What?
Man, that means it's probably locked. I can't get any butter from my toast.
They might have other butter.
It's not the same. It's gotta be from the holy butter cow. I'm not
How
sure
about
it's still
like
going on, but they have a new
little
one every year.
scrapings off of the butter?
Hmm?
I say, how about if it was like from the scrapings off of the butter cow?
No. I
No?
don't want what the butter cow threw away to become fabulous. I want the butter cow.
I feel like we need to make you a butter cow.
You know, I have a sheep butter mold.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's a sheep. And I can put butter in it. It's a sheep butter mold.
Huh.
We used to use it to make sheep butter for Easter.
What? I've never heard of this.
It's a white family thing.
The only thing I know about Easter is the freaking egg hunts.
Yeah, no, we would make a lamb cake and we made lamb butter. Like,
That's the only thing the people that I kind of grew up with, they only took me out to do like egg hunts around the churches, and that's about it.
meh.
I live for butter corn at the fair. That sounds amazing. Corn sounds amazing.
Oh man, yeah, right? Roast corn with butter. Chicky, if you come out for Labor Day, we can put corn on the grill.
Oh, that's the best. How
Yeah.
are you gonna make it the Spanish way though?
Listen, we can find some tahine and some mayo, trust me.
And then you gotta get the right. Yes, that I can't say
Gotta
that word.
get the elote.
My Asian tongue does not want me to say that word. Okay.
Elote.
I will butcher it.
Elote. Now
Just
you gotta
like
try
how- What is it? Sorry, say it again one more time.
it. Elote.
Elote.
Yeah! Elote!
Chicky wrote it out for me.
Elote. Is a
Okay,
good
so
shiz.
one of my younger cousins, she actually went to school and for 4 years to learn Spanish in high school, and
Mm-hmm.
then she in college for her 40 years in college she also learned Spanish. So she's really fluent, and I look at her and I'm like, I feel so stupid next to you. Please go away.
Okay, but like, how many languages in total does she speak?
Um, Chinese. Well, okay, it's more of a broken Chinese.
Okay.
Because she's technically not first. Well, no, she is first generation, but I don't really see it because my cousin doesn't live with my grandmother like I did.
Mm.
You know? So she speaks Chinese, Spanish, and English.
Okay,
But
yeah,
she's
she's
more
kind of got to
she's
speak.
really, really fluent in
Yeah.
Spanish.
Okay, yeah, she
Uh,
does kind of have a speak. But your Chinese is probably better than hers.
Nowadays, I feel like it's more broken again because I'm not around my grandmother.
That's fair.
I,
If you don't use it, you lose
I've
it.
been trying to find stuff for Cantonese just to like refresh my memory.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard because, well, Hong Kong doesn't have a lot of TV shows or, shows for me to watch in the States.
Really?
Yep. And then I tried to do there there's a TV channel I know for sure in Hong Kong. It's called TVB.
Yeah.
And well, they have one for North American, but it's not really in English, so I don't know if I'm clicking. I don't know how to search it because everything is in Chinese and it's
Mm.
and I don't read or write it, so I only speak.
Ah, fair.
That's how my whole family is. I don't read or write it.
I mean, that makes sense though because you're stuck here. Everything is written in English. So you probably don't have to write it down too often.
Yeah. And then
And if anything, while your grandparents were coming over here, is probably heavily discouraged.
well, okay, so grandma never went to school, so when she was
Oh.
younger. So she only spoke Chinese, or she spoke Chinese. My grandfather apparently went to school here and there, but he's the one who knows a lot more than any of us did.
Fair
because he
enough.
yeah, he spoke Vietnamese. He spoke a little bit of Mandarin, and then of course Cantonese.
That's just impressive to me. Anybody that can speak two languages is just ridiculously impressive to me. I can barely stumble my way through English, and that's my native language. Hi. What you want, Joshi? What you want?
And I tried to study Japanese in high school, and I mean I passed, but then if I don't use it, I lose it, kind of deal.
That's fair. I took Spanish in high school, and then, where I grew up, there were a lot of Spanish speakers.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of picked it up by osmosis as well. But
Uh-huh.
I can barely carry that. Don't ask me to have a conversation in Spanish. Please don't.
Yeah, when I was working for my uncle, my Chinese was better because I had a friend who was like, "Oh, your Chinese, like your dialect for Chinese is really good." I'm like, "Thanks." It's because I'm around them.
Yeah, absolutely. I learned more Spanish. We had a woman start working at the vet's office where I worked in high school, and she didn't speak any English.
Mm.
So between the two of us, we had to figure out how to communicate.
Yeah.
And I learned more Spanish from her than I did through any of high school.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. She would come and ask me, like, what is this in English? And then I would turn around and be like, so what is it in Spanish? And we would just have a whole little language lesson through part of the day. It was great.
Yeah. I know Dan is using I think it's called Duolingo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan's doing that right now. He's doing Japanese and I'm just like, I'll look at it later.
It's free. Duolingo is kind of like a workbook
Okay.
situation. So it provides you with the words, it provides you with ways to practice using the words.
Hmm.
But to fully learn the language, like you still have to immerse yourself to learn the language.
Yeah, because I know it actually had okay, so like in Japanese it actually had like the kanji and the hiragana
Mm-hmm.
words in it and it they won't show you the I forgot what it's called, like the Romanized what or I don't know how to say it. I don't remember. But like
Um, but yeah,
so
the
you
Romanized words.
yeah. Is that what I'm is that how is that
I
correct? Yeah,
Romanji. Okay, Chicky's
yeah,
got
thank you.
us.
Thank you, Ramanji. He's like,
Chicky's
wait,
got
I
us
can't
covered.
remember. So
I
like it
wanted to say
doesn't have
Romanji,
the
but I didn't want to be
Romanji.
wrong.
It will have the like it'll show you Romanji for a couple of play here and there. I know that much. But
Mm-hmm.
then it shows you the actual character because you need to actually focus and learn.
Right.
And they will take out the Romanji and put the hiragana or the katakana.
Oh man. Yeah. See, like I
Or
said,
kanji.
I struggle with English enough. I don't know if I could. Man.
See, and then it's funny because the kanji is more, your Chinese words mixed into Japanese words.
Oh, fair.
And some of their meanings are actually exactly the same. So like fire and water, I know for sure, are exactly the same.
It's so interesting that you have two cultures that have basically developed simultaneously because of how often they were at war with each other.
So there's a guy that I was kind of like following on TikTok,
Mm.
but I just likes his videos, so his videos keeps coming back up now.
Yeah.
So it was Cantonese and versus another language that they practically almost sound the same or like has the same meaning.
Mm.
And it was funny because then he went with Cantonese and North Cantonese. I'm like, wait, there's other ways of talking in Cantonese? What?
Wah! Man.
Yeah, apparently there's several other ways of saying of Cantonese, and not the way that I've been knowing it.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Like I said, I am fascinated by languages, but I don't think I have the mental capacity to learn more than the one I'm struggling. Like I said, my Spanish is.
I feel like if I actually sit down and learn it again,
Yeah,
I might not have a huge problem. The only problem I'm going to have is learning the characters.
fair. Because there's like, what, hundreds of characters, aren't there?
There probably is, and there's always new ones that are coming up, probably, just like how American words are.
Yeah, because it's more of like a word based language than a letter based language.
Yeah.
Woof. Yeah, and I think that's what intimidates me so much, is having to learn all the characters.
But most of the so see the funny thing is most of the time,
Mm.
they what was it? Like in South Korea and Japan, they don't even say it in Japanese or Korea. They say it in English. Like you can hear it clearly as day that it's that they learned it as the English word. If you look
Borrowed
at some
words
of
in
their stuff, yeah,
languages. Borrowed words are so fascinating to me in languages.
yeah.
I'm just
Cantonese
waiting because,
slang
like,
must be.
as globalized as the world has become, there's going to end up being some mishmash of every language that turns into a singular world language.
Right.
I'm waiting for it.
I'm waiting for it too. But Cantonese slang, I feel like, to tell you the truth, I feel like when I speak to my grandmother or my grandmother speak to me, there is some slang. We don't say it all out kind of deal. Because I remember somebody trying to learn Cantonese from the book. And of course, you know, the book is going to be proper
Mm-hmm.
compared to what I'm saying.
Yeah, that was something else that I definitely learned in high school. Was the Spanish I was learning in high school was like not even North American Spanish. It was like Spaniard Spanish.
Oh.
Yeah. So when I would try and talk to the woman I worked with, she
Mm-hmm.
would be like, "That makes no stop." They're teaching you all wrong. I have to teach you right. She was precious.
Well, did not mean.
I miss her. She was precious. Yeah, they add a th sound to the end of a lot of their words in like Spaniard Spanish.
Oh.
It's not like an addition to the spelling. It's almost like an accent type situation.
Hmm.
So like, oh, I'm trying to think of the one that was used as an example back in the day. Hang on. Give me a second. I'll think about this. Like words that have a yeah, instead of like gracias, it's like gracias.
Yeah. I
Like
like that.
it's or like the words that have D's in them. A lot of the D's turn into th sounds too. Like como se dice comes out like como se dice. It almost makes it sound like slurred together.
Hmm.
So like with Mexican Spanish, it's like como se dice. How do you say? And then in like Spaniard Spanish, it'll be like como se dice. Like it's a much softer D, and it comes out like a th sound.
Here's I'm gonna send it in voice chat shenanigans.
E.
Link. Go away. Where's
Which, I mean, don't get me wrong. Spanish is also good to learn.
this is the guy that I was talking about that was speaking in two different Cantonese that threw me off
Oh
so
dear.
badly because I'm like, what? My life is a lie.
Alright, hang on. Let's get the Firefox back up. Bring you back over here. Boop. And then... Boop. Say hello to the Firefox again. Boop. You know, do the thing. No!
Oh, and then I gotta send you this one too. This one is Vietnamese
Why did it
Canto.
mute itself?
一條褲一
Okay, go back. Oh no.
擦膠膠擦，一條褲一兜褲，番茄 tamati 要唔要啊？
愛唔愛啊？
Who the hell said 愛？
我啊，
食咗飯未啊？
食烤飯未啊？
食咗，做咗，
食烤啦，做烤啦。
屌你老母！
That's funny.
Yeah, but I just sent you another one. It's a Vietnamese and regular Cantonese, I believe.
Oh man. Alright, alright, alright. Here we go. We're gonna go back to paying attention to writing this thing shortly, I promise. Ryder's gotta take a break. Oh geez.
翻屋企，
啊，番茄啦！
你係中國人嘛？
你係中國人冇？
Oh no. Oh.
中意食嘛？
你中意食冇？
識講廣東話嘛？
你識白話冇？
咁識講就講啊，識就講你做啊，
收皮啊！
做
你收皮你！
我屌你
老母
個
臭閪！
As long as you get the swear words the same, everybody's happy. Ah, that's funny.
I swear, he has like so many of them too. It's funny.
I'm gonna have to watch a few more of those, not gonna lie. That's pretty funny.
He comes up to on my TikTok a lot too because I keep liking it. Yeah, so I'm kicking myself in the butt right now because I really should have tried to save money to go to KCON
Eat.
for all these goddamn on concerts.
Oh no. Alright. Oh geez, we've been going almost 3 hours. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and post the link for this in Discord again.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna go ahead and put an I updated it kind of dealio. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for the night because I gotta leave my house at like 7:30 tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I don't usually wake up till like 8. I'm a suffer. But alright. Yeah, it's fine though. It's fine. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna get the job, and things are gonna be great. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be wonderful. And Tony gets to feed the dogs in the morning. But alright. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for the night. I'm gonna put my little letter of mark up.
Get them the man. But no, so we might get this, but I know for sure Gabrielle or not Gabrielle, Cece will. It's I know. Go ahead. My guys. I know, right? Sorry.